This is a brief video on how to make an interactive worksheet, make a PDF into an interactive worksheet using TeacherMade, a free website at teachermade.com. Once you've gotten your account set up, you're going to create a worksheet, and you're going to give it a title. You can put a description in here, and then in this box it says background, but this is really where you want to find your document. You want to locate the document that you want to convert into a worksheet. So I'm going to pull out a PDF. I'm going to, by clicking here, I'm going to look at my downloads, and I created earlier this example worksheet for purposes of this demonstration. It's going to search for all the pages of that worksheet, and it would display them all here, and then you'd click on them so they have a red box around them for each page that you want to convert. So I'm just have a one pager here. Go ahead and create the worksheet. And now your tools are all here. There's an explanation when you point to each one, or you could also click the word insert, and then you can select from here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you here. So we've got, why do you think the main character ate the dead scorpion? Question number one, it's an open-ended question. Students would put a paragraph in there. I want them to be able to type into it. So I'm going to choose the P, which is open answer. And when I click on it, now I'm going to decide where I want the answer to go on the worksheet. And I'm going to click here. And I create a text box for students. Next on my worksheet, I see I've got a matching. So the matching is a little bit tricky to do. This is your matching button. You click on the button, and then what you're going to do is create a box around each of your selections. So I've got to keep clicking the matching button and selecting. All right. A little bit tedious at first, but well worth it when you're done. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to select your first match, and then you're going to hold down your Shift key and click on the matching term. So I'm holding my Shift key down, and I will click here, and it makes the line. Here I'm going to do raisins. I'm going to hold down my Shift key. Should not exist because they're disgusting. Chickens can be pets or food. Frosted Flakes, breakfast of champions with lots of sugar. So that's set, and then we'll see how it works in the worksheet in just a couple minutes. Let's scroll down. The next three choices we have, we've got true or false here. With the true or false, I could do T or F, yes or no, YN, true, false. You choose which one you'd like, the format. I'm going to click on it and figure out where you want your box. You could have it right here. Move it over a bit. Actually, I'm going to delete that and try that again. True, false. I'm going to click here and try to raise it up. There we go. And then if you're going to have it, this will self-correct your forms, especially if you've got multiple choice and true, false, and matching and checkboxes. What you need to do is after you place the true, false box, you're going to select the correct answer. So it's highlighted. So this one will say it was true. So that's one part. I'm not going to go through all of those. The next one, I got multiple choice here, which I could do checkboxes or a multiple choice. I'm going to start with the multiple choice one. I know I've got 4 choices I want here, and I'm going to click that I want it here. And then again, you can move this around. You could put it over them. You can stretch the box out a bit so it aligns with your choices. If you didn't have choices and you wanted to put a multiple choice in here, you actually have an opportunity here with a text box to put text beside each of these choices, and this box can be stretched out, so for better spacing. Again, if I want to show that there's a correct answer, so it will do the self-scoring, I would click in the box once and then select the correct answer, which is, there should be religion that centers around chocolate. Similar with the check boxes 4 choices. I'm going to place it right here. And again, you can move it around, not so easily. Again, if you don't like it, click on it one time, hit your delete key, go back, and then just click where you want it placed. It seems is the ideal. And again, you're going to select the boxes that are correct. This next one is called a hotspot, and instead of creating these boxes next to these choices, what I could do is I could create a hotspot over a set of words, and so that students would need to select to click on that answer for it to be the correct answer. And so let's go ahead and I'll do this for 2 of these choices just for demonstration. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the box and I'm going to edit it. And it says here to score points, the student should click on the hotspot. In other words, when they click on it, it would get highlighted. So I'm going to say yes for the first one. I want them to click that first one. I'm going to save changes. I'm going to go to my next hotspot. I'm going to edit that one and say to score points, students should leave this hotspot unclicked, unselected. Go ahead and save changes. So let's take a look at what the worksheet looks like now that it's done. I'm going to click this X to close it. And then I'm going to preview this worksheet. And here you can see I've got a checkbox. An open-ended. I actually forgot to put a short answer here for name and date. Who's hungry. I can do the matching here. I'm going to say chocolate. I'm going to match to best food, raisins. I guess you actually got to be touching the boxes. We need to instruct students about that. There. Scroll down and you can see I can select true or I can select false. I can do multiple checkboxes. Again, checkboxes are if you have multiple correct answers, and the multiple choice circles are if there's only one answer that's correct. And then here are my hotspots. I'm going to go ahead and click on this first one to highlight it. So there are more pieces with scoring that I won't get into now, but just in terms of how you assign it, you're going to go ahead and click Create an Assignment. We want students to log in using their Google account. If you want to display the score, you've got some choices here about that and how the score would be shown to students. You could hide the toolbars in the student if you'd like. And when you go and create the assignment, this is where you can share it to your Google Classroom. You click on that button and it's going to bring you to this where you can actually choose the class that you want to assign it to. So this is a very brief overview. I hope you found it helpful. Thanks.